Ever wonder how long it takes to mow an acre? Well, in this video and future videos, you'll find out. We've calculated out an exact 1 acre lot and we'll be testing mowers of all shapes, sizes, and price ranges to see how they stack up against one another. Subscribe to the Tractor Bob YouTube channel for more content like this, and let's get started.
All right, so what we got here is the Altos TRX 766. So this is a commercial grade, full-on commercial grade zero-turn mower. The cool thing about this mower and why it's going to be so good for this first 1 acre mowing test is because we got all this rough grass and this has snapback blades on it, similar to what you're going to have on a brush hog. What's cool about this mower is you can actually switch the deck. You can drop this deck, pull it out, and put in a finish cut deck for those super clean lawns that you need a nice clean cut for. This also has the track system, which I'm a huge fan of because the tracks paired with the suspension seat gives it one of the smoothest rides I've ever experienced. And it's also got these what's called torque flex suspension dampers right between the wheel and the front rail. So this mower couldn't be a better mower for this particular test. It's got a 66-inch cut. It's also got a nice 37 horsepower Vanguard EFI engine on it. And we'll just leave the ROPS bar down for this test because we're not really gonna need it. It's got the deck dial on it for adjusting the deck. It's got a step to get up on the deck, nice rubber floor mats, nice big spindles under here. Parking brake, it's got high and low, which is pretty cool. And then it's also got this keyless entry with a soft start PTO, so that's really cool. Dual fuel tanks, I believe this thing holds 12 gallons. And so you got to fill up here and a fill up here. But all in all, this is just one of the nicest mowers that you can get. And this thing, it's our demo unit, so you can see it's gently used over here. But it's over a $20,000 mower. So if you want this 766, you're going to be paying 20 grand. But this is going to be comparable in terms of the amount of time that it's going to take us to mow an acre to any other high-end commercial grade mower. So you don't have to pay $20,000 to get the result that we're going to see here today. This is just kind of what we got for this first test. And the benefit is that deck that it has, there's not going to be any wear and tear like there might be on a finish cut deck.
The word acre originally represented the amount of land that could be plowed by one man in one day using a team of oxen and a wooden plow. However, today an acre is much more precisely defined. If an acre were in a perfect square, the square would be 208.7 by 208.7 feet, which comes out to 43,560 square feet. A traditional American football field is 360 feet by 160 feet. So the total square footage of the football field is 57,600 or 1.32 acres. If we were to plot out an exact acre onto a football field from the end zone, 1 acre goes to about the 20-yard line. Knowing how big an acre is, I turned to Google Earth to help me plot out my own 1 acre testing site, which lucky for me was not too hard to find.
So as you can see, we got a lot of different grass types here. Some of it's a lot taller than others. Actually, a brush hog went around and mowed up some of this, but it'll still give us a good idea of how long it takes to mow an acre with this mower. I can tell you this right now, because we got some of this grass that's over 6 feet tall right here, it's gonna take more than one pass, but we're gonna mow all the way through once, see how long that takes us to cover an acre, and then mow all the way through once again. But you can see that this is just kind of a worst case scenario type of lawn condition. that tall grass, it's that thick stuff. It's all that right there. All right. Let's get back to it. Close now. All right, our drone is out of battery, so we're just gonna stop for a minute, change batteries, and make sure the cameras are all good, and then we'll keep on rolling. All right, so this camera's still rolling. So far, I am just so impressed with this Altos mower. I'm not surprised, but I'm always impressed when I get to be in the seat of this mower. But, I mean, this is some of the worst grass anybody's gonna be mowing with a zero turn, right? But because of the rough cut deck, the all-terrain deck, which is what Altos calls it, you're able to go over some of the roughest stuff just like you would be able to with a brush hog. But you're able to go super fast because you're on a zero turn, and those tracks in the suspension seat just make it such a smooth and enjoyable ride. And so couldn't be happier with the performance of this machine. But while he gets this drone back in the sky, I'm gonna go take a seat on the mower and we'll get right back to it. So that does it.
So it only took about 25 minutes to mow this 1 acre lot. I'm pretty happy with that time. However, this next test, I think we might be able to bring the time down quite a bit since the grass will be a lot shorter already. Plus, instead of doing a spiral, I'll try going back and forth to see if that affects the time as well. Thank you so much for watching this video on how long it takes to mow an acre. If you enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. That really helps us out a lot. Hit that subscribe button to see more content like this and tap the bell icon to stay notified. Have a great day.